3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
They worked that. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Trying to impose their will with the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Will try to get something started with their first possession. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Notre Dame right back to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, what a spin. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He's right on target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And he makes the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Shakes off the defender. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And the quarterback is snowed under.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Quarterback checking the play. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's going to pass on second down. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Afterburner's coming. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Snags it on the right. And he breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. On the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide out in motion. On the option. Now the toss. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dialing up a second down pass play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got his man quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. They're going to give him another chance on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Flushed out of the pocket. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity for this big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Irish! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Crosses to 40. Got a lot of running room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly completes. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass on second down. Skips away from pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Running to the left. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Notre Dame looking for this fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Tripped up for the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his... Oh, the ball's out on the return. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. I have no earthly idea why we saw a field goal attempt on that last play, but the offense certainly is set up for business now. Trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Looking for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. The throw. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on third and goal. Calls his own number. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All right, and you ran that third down play, and you knew fourth down was coming. If you didn't score, what were you going to run? You're on the 2-yard line. It's your decision. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to take the 3?
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You better pay it off when you get starting field position like that, going 23 yards. He's finished off with the quarterback sneak. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different...
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man in the middle.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Coming after it. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come out.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last.